All right, time for a real world example where we're going to walk through a demo. And the scenario that we're going to go through assumes that our development team just launched a new website for a client of ours. And we want to run through and make sure that the website launch went well. There's no major SEO issues, no major programming issues. Very much a marketer's role to make sure when, kind of getting handed off a new site, a new project. So for this particular example, again, the new website was just launched. So here's some things that how we would implement Screaming Frog. So first thing we'd want to do is look at the external report. Again, this is the report that shows all the external files being referenced from the site. And we just want to scan down this and make sure that a development website is not listed here. Because many times what we know as websites get launched, there may not have been a proper find and replace to make sure that all the images are being referenced on the right server, make sure any internal links are pointing the right way. So we're going to scroll through these and we see a lot of different partner websites. We see a lot of social media sites, but we do not see our development site here. So we passed that test so far. Next, what we might look at is protocol. So this particular client actually doesn't need any sort of HTTPS, no sort of secure content. So it's not particularly relevant. But if this was a shopping site or something, we'd probably want to look at any of the HTTP pages and make sure that they're not critical checkout pages or anything like that we need to be secure. So that'd just be a quick check that we'd want to do. After that, we would go to response codes. This is probably one of the more important ones we want to run here. We'll run some different filters. Maybe we'll first look to see what's blocked by robots, and there's nothing, so that's great. Next, we'd want to look for any no responses. Again, don't see any, so we're passing that test. Success doesn't really tell us much. We want everything to be successful. Redirection, so now we have different redirects. We would probably, in this particular example, want to sort by address, and we could also just set a filter for our particular domain, and we go through any of these redirects. We want to figure out why. So we do see a number of pages here. Looks like they have sort of odd URLs. We want to look into why they're redirecting, so we could do that simply by highlighting. Again, we could look at the in link. So the home page is actually linking to a page which redirects to another page. So we really here would just go line item by line item and make sure we updated any of the pages which link to other pages which are essentially redirecting. So that would be one thing to do for redirects. The same for client errors. We'd follow a very similar process where we'd want to check out each of these pages that's firing an error and see what's linking to it and go ahead and correct those links. And then any server errors, which in this example we don't have. So as a marketer, you may just want to document this for your programmer so that they can go in and make updates. Sometimes it's a big programming problem. Sometimes it's just little, links or HTML that needs to be updated. So as SEOs, we might be concerned about title tags. So here we're going to review the title tag report and just get a feeling for how the title tags are being implemented. Maybe for this client, we had a pre-assigned title tags. We'd want to make sure that the title tags we wanted on each page appeared there. Or maybe we just want to generally get a feeling for how the developers implemented title tags to maybe make suggestions for improvement for better optimization. Again, we could run through some of the different filters and see if any title tags are missing. Or duplicate, and if they are duplicate, why are they duplicate? Go through that sort of exercise of analyzing and then providing feedback to the developers. We do the same with descriptions as well, so we go to the descriptions quickly and look at all the missing descriptions, which in this case is virtually all of them. But again, looking for duplicates and multiple, going through that exercise. We'd also probably want to review heading tags. So probably something hopefully we did before the site launched, but we could just double check or check for the first time how heading tags are implemented. Are they keyword rich? So in this particular site, we're seeing various heading tags. Please log in. Not ideal. Some of these seem like they're fairly keyword rich, and other ones not so much. So we would just want to look, and there's actually multiple heading tags on each page, and some of them say create account. So, generally speaking, the site could have been structured a lot better. Chances are a designer, it's just easier to get the look and feel and assign a heading tag when really create an account isn't something we want to draw attention to as our main heading on our page. So, again, great tool to sort of get a quick look. Forgot password, again, is a heading one. So, a lot of issues here that probably could be resolved, and the same with H2, essentially calls to action that again are heading tags. So a lot to correct there. And then last, what might be important are just looking at the different directives. So are we accidentally no indexing the whole site? That's pretty common because a lot of times when a development site gets pushed live, while it was in development, they actually no indexed, no followed everything just to keep Google out of there while they were building the site, and sometimes they forget to remove that when launching it. So we'd want to look at the no index. And again, looking at how canonicals are set up, going through all of that. So hopefully that gives you an overview of sort of a way to use this tool and provide just a complete analysis, maybe when a site launches or when you get a client for the first time, just to review some of the high level things to look for and then create initiatives as a result of that.